Hello, I'm so happy to be with you. I was reflecting on a few meetings I've had with a variety of different school districts, educators that I immensely respect from our area here in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Delaware vicinity, but also meetings I've had with educators across the country. And folks are tired. Folks are exhausted and struggling. We are now 9 to 10 months into the coronavirus pandemic, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is clearly a variety of vaccines that are coming for all of us, and I greatly appreciate that science. But I want to send a message to all my dear friends who are teaching every day, counseling, working in special education, and also all of my dear friends working in administration and leadership, leading change after change after change, hearing from some dear friends whose school boards decide on a change at 8 o'clock on a Monday night, and somehow they have to implement that on a Tuesday morning. God bless you all. You're doing incredible things, and you have all the skills needed to meet this challenge. You always have. It's been your intellect, it's your dedication, it's your ongoing compassion, it's your creativity, your endless creativity, your enthusiasm, your passion, your self-confidence, even when you're worn down, to get up in front of a classroom again, or get up in front of a screen or a Zoom meeting again. You always come back. And that's perseverance. My friends that are close to me know that I love words. I love the etymology of words. I love to know where they come from. So I looked up perseverance many months ago when I was doing a speech for a graduating high school group, the first graduating class coming out of the pandemic in June. And here we are in December. Perseverance, from the Latin per, means very, and severus, strict. So very strict. Our perseverance is very strict. It literally means to continue steadfastly. One who serves through to the end. One who does not yield. That's you. That's every one of you, serving day after day after day to the end. And if that sounds like I'm a little tired, I can only imagine how you feel. As a 68-year-old man, as a consultant to schools, my life is relatively easy. You are there every single day, and again, God bless you for that service. So perseverance is the ability and the courage to continue our task and our journey through difficulty. The perseverance, the ability, and always it's about courage to continue on, continue through the task of education, and continue the journey even though it's difficult. So, what are those tools that help us persevere? Well, it's your story. Your story, your background, your resources help you and I persevere. So pause for a minute and remember. Who are those resources? Your loved ones. Every dear friend in education who I've ever asked, how do you keep going? It's their family. It's folks that they love. and they love them. That's the primary resource. Human love is always, always the primary resource. So whether that be for my younger friends, your loving parents and extended family, or folks that are closer to my age, your own children, or maybe it's past mentors, coaches and teachers and counselors, ministers. But remember, they are all part of your family. Not only your biological family, but your spiritual family. Remember all the ingredients of your perseverance: resiliency, the ability to bounce back. Bounce back when you've made mistakes, bounce back when there's been failures, bounce back when you didn't know the right dial or button to push in this technological classroom world, and you just keep coming back. My dear friend Krista has a beautiful phrase that I think she earned from a dear friend of hers as she was completing her doctoral dissertation. And I'm quoting my friend Krista now. You can do hard things. If we are here today, you and I, looking at this video, we know that we can do hard things. We've earned our way here. For me, it's just surviving a quadruple bypass 5 weeks ago. For you, it's showing up every single day. For many of you, it's coming through the COVID-19 virus and being on the healthier end. For some of us, it's the great sadness of saying goodbye to loved ones because the virus took them from us. And we are here today because we can do hard things. Please never forget that. We're here because we know how to adapt. We know how to be flexible. We also know how to be still. It's so important in this time of the virus to take moments of mindfulness and meditation and prayer and be still and listen. One of my go-to phrases from the Bible is to listen to that still small voice. I come to know that voice as a spiritual divine voice. You may know it as your conscience. However you identify it, I've always known it to be pure, without ego, and leading me in the right direction. So be still, be quiet, and allow the ego to shrink. And listen. Listen. Now I know we also need to physical distance, but we are not going to social distance. We're going to stay connected. We're going to find ways to stay connected. And this is one of the ways that we can stay connected, talking to each other. So remember, your students need you. Your parents need you. And not being dramatic at all, the world needs you. The world does not need you to fix it. You are not here to fix the world. You and I are here to repair, to heal that part of the world that we can impact, that part of the world that we are in. We are here to repair the part of the world that is it's within our reach. We can reach it. So maybe it's one student, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's yourself. Don't forget that. Maybe we're here, as it was for me, and is still for me, to repair myself. So anything you can do to help our fellow human beings, including yourself, anything you can do to help a fellow human being will help the world. All our acts of love and compassion send ripples out into the world. Begin the ripple. Send your love and compassion. And those ripples will create a wave of compassion, a wave of human empathy, a wave of simple and beautiful kindness, a wave of love. And when we offer love to another, it always returns home. It always comes back to us. So whatever you can do for another, please know that what you do for another, you do for yourself. What you do for another, you do for yourself. We are all beautifully and intimately connected. Thank you for your perseverance, my friends. Continue on.